do you have? Let's take Mark Meadows, the former chief of staff to President Trump. What questions do you have for him?
There's a variety of questions I have for all of the people that we're bringing before this committee, but the purpose of the committee is to lay out all of the facts, all of the events that led up to January 6th and then what happened on January 6th. So of Mark Meadows and anybody else in front of us, I want to know how much planning was involved, who was involved in that planning, who funded it, what their intent was when they came into that day, and then what they knew as that day unfolded and the safety and security of people like the vice president and members of Congress were at risk. What they did either to respond or not respond on that occasion. What we have to do is lay out the full set of facts so that the American people understand how perilous we were in that moment, how close our democracy was to going over the cliff, and to ensure that we can lay out the facts and figure out how to fix this situation so that we don't have anybody who takes the opportunity to try to undo a fair and free election.
Congresswoman Murphy, we have all heard, with all due respect, the phrases not just from you, but from other members of Congress, to the full extent of the law. So my question to you is the subpoenas that have been issued, they are in effect federal subpoenas. Are you dealing with the U.S. Marshal Service? Because in federal court, people who don't take advantage of responding to the subpoena, the marshals go out and bring them to court. Are you going to use the Marshal Service to bring people like Mark Meadows to Congress?
I know that we have engaged with a wide variety of law enforcement offices, including the U.S. Marshals, in order to issue the subpoenas, and we will use everything, as you said, with all due respect. We will use all of the agencies and all of the tools at our disposal to issue the subpoenas and then enforce them.
All right, Congresswoman Stephanie Murphy, thank you so much. Thank you for your service. We appreciate your coming on the show this morning. Hundreds of supporters of former President Donald Trump gathered yesterday at the Michigan State Capitol to push for yet another audit of the 2020 election, despite several previous audits and investigations certifying President Biden's win in the state. The Trump-backed Republican candidate for Michigan Attorney General attended the rally and called out the state's current Attorney General, Dana Nessel, by name. Take a look.
I've been threatened by Dana Nessel. She thinks people who support election integrity should be criminally prosecuted. I have been told, in fact demanded by our elected officials, to stop talking about this issue. I have been told to stop talking about America First values. I stood up and I fought to try to vindicate President Trump. Dana Nessel doesn't value your rights, but we need an army to fight.
Well, I think that's just chilling. Michigan's Attorney General Dana Nessel joins us now. I guess first I'd ask for you to respond to what you just heard, what we just played, and that you were threatening this man, and also the chanting in the audience. Here we go again. Oh, okay. You know what? I really want to hear what she has to say, and obviously